Today we're going to be talking about sponsored brand ads, which were formerly called headline ads if you watched our last episode. And this is a great ad unit for brands to promote basket bundling, which is another way of talking about filling up your shopping cart with multiple different products from multiple different aisles or categories. And we're going to be using Way Better Snacks as the best-in-class example. The first thing you need to know about Way Better Snacks is that it's the small independent brand that competes in a very competitive category, which is chips. So in the chips category on Amazon, you have Tostitos, Frito-Lay, Doritos, all these big giant brands. What Way Better Snacks does is it leverages these sponsored product ads to drive traffic not from the chips category, but from in adjacent categories such as tortilla wraps. Tortilla wraps is a category where we see very little competition among brands. So for example, in the month of August, only one brand that sells tortilla wraps actually bid on that keyword, tortilla wraps, on Amazon. So Way Better Snacks started bidding on this keyword because there was very little competition, and throughout the month of August, they ended up with 11% of the ads for this keyword, allowing them to promote their products to consumers who were shopping for similar products in other categories. There's a really important nuance with Way Better Snacks' sponsored brand strategy, and that is that it uses these ad units to promote the same product, but multiple variations of that product, and specifically different flavors of that product. For example, in tortilla wraps, they're promoting products with flavors such as sriracha, sweet chili, and other hot sauces that might pair well with the types of products that the consumers would find through that search term. And this strategy was very efficient for Way Better Snacks. They didn't have a very large budget, and their budget wouldn't have gone very far in a more competitive category such as chips, because the way that Amazon's ad platform works is that it's an auction, it's an exchange. So brands are bidding against each other. So in a category such as tortilla wraps, where there's very little competition, they saw much better return on their investment than they would have had in the chips category. The beauty of this ad strategy is when you click into the sponsored brand ad. So what Way Better Snacks has done is it linked these ads to a product listing page where they've enabled ordering through multiple Amazon purchase platforms. Honestly, Amazon's grocery shopping experience today is very confusing to consumers. There are all these different channels where consumers can purchase groceries on Amazon, but this also creates problems for brands that want to promote basket bundling. So Way Better Snacks has made sure that multiple purchase platforms are enabled on their product listing pages, and they're driving that paid traffic to those pages. This may sound like an obvious strategy, but it's really not. The onus is really on brands to make sure they've taken care of what the customer journey is to drive consumers to the product page. The first thing that brands can learn is that it can be very effective to use these sponsored brand ads to promote basket bundling across different categories. The second thing that brands can learn from this strategy is that if you're a small independent brand, it's really important that you're looking at those adjacent categories with very low competition to ensure that you're going to see the greatest ROI on your investment.